All right, when we do our flips and our tosses for 4 corners, we want to focus on a few things, okay? We want to make sure we're talking so we can let the feeder know what kind of ball he's getting, okay? And what we do, we focus very, very dearly on where our feed is going to be, okay? We're always trying to make our feed glove side to our infielder. If we can catch the ball and we make our feed good to our receiver, when he gets the ball, the double play is already turned, it's just a flip to first base, okay? And that's like a big deal for us. We're very, very attention to detail on where the feed's going to be.
Flip, 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 flip.
All right, we always talk about being efficient. So the drill that we were just doing is we're trying to not waste time as we receive the ball to getting rid of the baseball. Okay, so what we always say is wherever we catch it is where we're throwing it from. We want to be an athlete. We can't always throw over the top. We can't always throw sidearm. We can't always throw underneath. We want to be able to throw from everywhere, every angle from our arm. Okay, so that's what we have our Champ Artiste here to kind of explain how we're doing it. We're going to get down and catch the ball. Okay, when he catches the ball, he's not going to stand up to throw the baseball to second. All he's going to do is move his hip. He's going to kick this hip out of the way, and he's throwing from sidearm right there. Okay? Now, if he normally would do it, or like 90% of maybe high school baseball players, he's going to waste major time by catching the ball, standing straight up, and then trying to throw just an overhand throw or maybe just a sidearm flip, where we just collected maybe a whole second right there just throwing the baseball down from where we received it.
Two, flip, flip, flip. Two, flip, flip. Two, flip, flip, flip. Two, flip, flip. Two, flip, throw. Throw, two.
Respect the bad throw.
Two.
Bad throws come across. Yeah.
So, all right, listen up. You got to understand one thing now, and I'm being serious to heart attack. When you're hitting, you're hitting. When you're fielding, you're fielding. The best people who play college ball, okay, or extend their playing career are the guys that know how to base run. I'm being serious, it's a heart attack. What do you tell a pitcher, okay, on a mound? Control the, anybody can throw a strike, control the running game. Okay, guys who control the running game are the best. So first thing I'm gonna do is just tell you when you get to first base, okay, we'll get into how to run home to first and take you around your turns and all, but when you get on first and second, it's very simple, guys. You're gonna take off with your left, and you're gonna shuffle, and you're gonna shuffle, okay? However far you gotta get. Knowing that against a righty, you gotta get to 12 feet. 12 feet for us is always at this cut. So you gotta make some type of contact with 12 feet, whether it's your front foot, whether it's your middle of your body, whether it's your left foot. Okay? Okay? With a righty, all right, we're gonna get back, sliding down to the outside part of that bag, all right, right here, boom. We're gonna get to this bag right here, and we're gonna slide, put our head down to the side. That's it. Against a lefty, it's with 10 feet, all right? So, you gotta be in contact with 10 feet, okay? Always expecting what? Pick, okay? Guys, you gotta say it. You gotta do it. You gotta get to that point. You gotta get to that level. You gotta almost feel uncomfortable when you do it, all right? As always, we're gonna jump step, firm on our legs, so if he goes across to get the ball, he can't knock me off the bag. Okay, I'm firm on my legs, and he's staying put, I'm staying put. If anything, he's gonna get the ball, okay? Not me. Next thing, when we have our lead, okay? Look at my front foot. What do y'all notice about my front foot? 45. It's at a 45 degree, okay? Guys, understand, when you go ahead and take a lead, you're not gonna go ahead and replant your foot and go. It's taking up time. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna turn, okay? You're gonna step and you're gonna run. That's it. You're not gonna step with this one. You're not gonna step halfway. You're just gonna turn right here, 45 degrees, and you're just gonna go. That's it. It's quicker. What's the fastest point between two straight lines? Or no? Point A to point B is a straight line. Okay? You always make sure you're on a straight line. You're running fast. You're at a 45 degree. You take the money and run. Okay? So I'm right here. You take the money and you run. get out your crouch, okay? You're not gonna go gain ground, or gain air, you're gonna gain ground. All right, does that make sense? You're not gaining ground, you're not gaining air, you're gaining ground. Okay, what I mean by that is you're not getting high, you're getting far. Okay? So that's pretty much the basics at first. Remember, 12 feet with a righty, 10 feet at a lefty, coming back standing up versus a lefty, versus coming back sliding with a righty. Okay, always expecting what? Take the money and run, gain ground, not what? Very simple. Gotta have your focus on being a base runner. Thing is where to get. Guys, honestly, at second base, there are some rules how far you're supposed to get, but really it's more of a comfort level, okay? Read this cutout, okay, as another example, that's a little more than 12 feet, all right? Really, you're gonna have your left foot more extended there, making sure you can get back. Want to pick at any point, you can get back, okay? You wanna get to about 14 feet versus a righty, okay, to about maybe 18 feet if you can with your secondary. Vice versa with a lefty, all right, you wanna get to about maybe 12 feet to about 15 feet, okay? But I'm not really worried about the amount of footage. I'm worried about you being comfortable, okay? A lot of guys like to get here with the bag. That doesn't make any sense, okay? You want to run a straight path to third base. As long as you tuck that left shoulder, inside shoulder, you're going to be fine, okay? So, like I said, you got the second. You're not going to do anything stupid to get yourself out. Does that make sense? So get comfortable. If you want to take a step deep, you can take a step deep. But don't take 5, 6, 7 steps back here to where you're just playing with a shortstop. So if the ball is hit, I can't send you. We don't have that speed, okay? Now, we're gonna play fast, but we don't have that type of speed to where it's gonna allow us to score from 10 feet back, all right? So, secondaries, same way, okay? Primaries, same way as first base. Get yourself out there, get yourself uncomfortable. Now, with no outs, what do? Well, I was just say this. What's the rule of 21? Yeah, you don't make the first third out, okay? Sometimes I can break the rules, all right, if guys are going back in certain situations, but primarily with no outs, you're gonna be on the bag, looking at me, I'm gonna tag you, okay? Because that's the first out being caught, then I make the second out at third, all right, so I'm able to do so. With one out, you position your body the right way, all right? Position your body the right way, you see it caught, get as much as you can, and get back to the bag. Now, if a ball's hit deep to right, or right center, or left center, and it's on the wall, well, you can tag, right? Okay, you gotta know the situation. All right, so no outs, you're tagging always. With one out, you get as much as you can. Always reading the ball in front on the ground, make sure it gets through, always freezing the line. Okay, very simple stuff, guys. Second base, like I said, is a treat to be here. It's even more of a treat to be at third. So that's why you gotta do it right. Okay, know your rules. You gotta know your rules. So primaries, secondaries, and what to do on a fly ball. All right, what to do on a ball that's hit in front of you on the ground. A ball that's hit even with you, okay, even with you or in front of you, just see it through. All right, if a ball sits behind you, you have the right to go.
Good. You comfortable? Relax. Relax. Back. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. That was perfect. Good. All right, kill it right there. This is our bunting, okay? This is one thing that we pay major attention to detail on. Okay, there's a few steps that we do that might be a little different than most other people, okay? We're not gonna get up in the box. We're gonna be in our regular stance, okay? Whenever the pitcher starts and he gets to his release, we're gonna move up and over. So now we officially have moved up and over where we start, but we didn't give away that we're bunting, okay? So now we're in a good stance, okay? We're in a good position to make our bunt, okay? The major thing that we're gonna do that I am extremely on top of them about is we're gonna sink our backside, and we're not allowed to put any weight on our front side of our body, okay? Sinking our backside, we're gonna square and show bunt, okay? And we're not moving out of this position until we put the bunt down, okay? See, what happens is, while most people miss the bunt is they're actually trying to go get something that's coming to them, okay? That's why we're not allowing them to put their weight on their front side. We want to keep everything on their back side. That allows them to not get out of the box and make sure we get the sack down, okay? Show us what not to do if we would be moving forward, okay? Going out of the box, now he's got his weight forward, he's chasing something, so if they throw a breaker, now he's gonna officially chase that pitch and he can't get it. But if his weight's on his back side, he sees ball, he can pull back now, okay? All right, Live video. Yeah. All right, good. Let's get it quick.